Oh, am I starting this? Howdy, folks. Welcome back to You, Me, and the Movies. Oh, it was your turn. I did it last time.
Sorry. Missed the cue. Maybe next time.
Should we start over?
No, I think that was fine.
Okay. All right. What's everybody up to? Happy Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, it is late everywhere but here, I guess. Yeah. Probably.
It's only 8 p.m.
Come on, you guys.
We're doing a late night, Sunday night stream. Kids have the day off tomorrow from school. You've got the day off from work. Mm-hmm. I still have to edit. You know.
You're up until 1 usually anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Nah. Yeah. Usually we're like right in the middle of a movie right now.
Yeah.
Star Killer says, we all want Mrs. Movies plushies.
You don't, though. No, you don't.
I'm gonna push X
the numbers say differently.
I'm gonna doubt on that one. You guys all live on a throne of lies. You voted yes, and then didn't. We're not even to 50 pledges on you yet.
Not even to 50. No. Still, what, 27? Not even close. Only 10% of the way to where we need to be.
Yeah. For those who have pledged, we appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
What's all the crap with YouTube doing limited ads for no reason? Kyle wants to know.
Well, the John Wayne movie got settled. It's now not limited ads. I don't even know it was limited ads until I looked this week. So apparently there was an update. I saw an update video like 5 days ago saying, now when you get limited ads and you appeal, you will be given timestamps if the appeal is turned down. So I did a little, filter showing, okay, which one of our videos have limited ads that I could, ask for a manual review at this point. And one of them was Kill Bill Volume 2, and the other one was In Harm's Way. And in Harm's Way, I was like, what? So I manually reviewed that. It said it was because we had profanity in our title and our thumbnail.
Duke, maybe.
Yeah. And it got turned down after a manual review.
Yeah.
But the Twitter shout out, they finally looked at it again and they released it today.
Finally.
As for Kill Bill 2, there was probably something there, but they didn't like for limited ads. I mean,
Clinton, they won't even make sample plushies unless we hit the 200 number.
Yeah.
The 200 pledges is just so that they have enough money to do the artwork portion.
Yeah, they got to pay their designers to do the work.
So it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
That's all right.
Maybe next year we'll try it again.
The Descent Part 2. Why would you watch that? Are you crazy?
Cleon, you've been telling her to watch it for 3 years.
Yeah. Felt a little crazy.
I love how the girls start running around upstairs the moment we go live. 30 minutes ago, crickets. Now that we're live and talking to people on the microphone, they're running around like crazy upstairs.
They just like to be involved.
So
Humongous joined the Royal Canadian Navy. Please give Burley my best and tell her we can't be married because my heart belongs to the sea now.
Why does there have to be a time limit on the pledge? Well, they need to see that you guys want them. There needs to be an interest. 30 people saying, yeah, we want plushies is not enough interest for them to pay somebody to design something this awesome and cute and intricate and soft and cuddly. They need some upfront funds to pay their designers to design something like this.
Just watched FMJ yesterday. The first half is pure comedy gold. What's FMJ? What's that mean, Clinton? Well, welcome to Schmidt Life. First time watching.
Well, welcome, Schmidt Life.
Why are you here? This is your first time? I mean, happy to have you, but Miss is going to have big jump scares in Descent Part 2. Grab the popcorn. There's a few of them there. There is a few of them in there.
We've already watched it. It's going on Patreon tomorrow.
Someone could just fund all as one.
I mean, yeah, if somebody wants to sponsor the plushies, they could.
The problem is with the pledge, with the $2 pledge,
you get charged $30
automatically get charged $30 when the pre-order happens. So it's like it's a commitment. I mean, it's a $30 commitment for sure.
I mean, we were gonna like buy a bunch and make a special tier on our Patreon for like an annual subscription full length. Also gets you a pair of plushies. So that's how we would get rid of our stock.
No, don't leave. I was kidding. I was kidding. Happy to have you, the Schmidt Life.
John Wayne, thank you for the Canadian $5. It's crazy how
Snowflake YouTube TOS is. I slapped my wife with my balls once on camera, and suddenly my content is not suitable for YouTube. Hate it when that happens.
You gotta hate that. Thank you, John Wayne. No, don't leave Schmidt Life.
Don't do it. I was teasing.
An Iron Claw is on the shelf. I'm not sure if it'll happen this month, but it'll happen sometime soon. Maybe this summer sometime.
Hi from France. Hey.
Where did I download my English subtitles for the Japanese 4K Blu-ray of Godzilla -1? How do I sync it with the disc? Okay. So I do this for all of our physical media. I have a program called Make MKV. I put the Blu-ray in my disk drive, rip it with Make MKV, and that gives me an MKV file. I also convert it to an MP4 so I can have it in my editor because MKV doesn't work in Premiere. I watch that MP4 with VLC. We watch all of our movies on my computer with VLC. VLC allows you to sync up subtitles, SRT files, subtitle files, and that's how you do it. I downloaded a bunch, and you just gotta Google subtitles. There's websites out there with loads of subtitles. I found one that finally synced up to our copy and watched it like that.
How much money is needed for the rest of the pledge? Is it $2 and then a $30? So technically a full $32 for one plushie?
Yeah, you pledge $2 today. When they were to go live in August, you would be then charged another $28 for the full $30. So
a full $30 per plushie. So $30 for me, $30 for him.
We need 172 of me.
I don't know what the Vegas odds are currently, but 10% chance.
And 164 of Mrs. movies. Times that by 30.
We're 15% of our way to the goal. So 10% of our way to the goal. Not likely. It's just not looking good. Oh, Full Metal Jacket. You watched Full Metal Jacket. Now I don't remember what he said.
That goes on YouTube tomorrow. Oh, you didn't.
I forgot what the original comment was about Full Metal Jacket.
From Jake.
Oh, freeze. Go down.
Did I miss it?
It was.
All I saw was that
hell's
bells. Way up here. Full Metal Jacket. Why does I don't
FMJ? I just watched FMJ yesterday. The first half is pure comedy gold. Is it?
Full Metal Jacket is very dark comedy.
It's weird. John Wayne, thanks for the $5. What 4K player do you guys use? I have a Panasonic UB820, but it has shit build quality and is loud as fuck. Probably more the unit and not the model.
We have a Sony one upstairs. I'm not sure the model. But
we have a 4K? I thought we just had Blu-ray.
We have a 4K Blu-ray disc upstairs on the main TV.
I don't know about that.
I don't think so. We do. I bought one for Christmas.
Are pretzels still available as a snack option?
Yes.
Pretzels are always a snack option.
We're talking about the girls during Fallout.
Oh.
Charlie So if there's no crumbs, I can have pretzels as long as there's no crumbs.
If she can make it so there's no crumbs, then yes, I'll allow the pretzels, but it's not likely.
John Wayne, thank you for the $5 Canadian. I can't remember what model I have for my Ripper on my computer, but it's a 4K model.
Mr. Movies, you watch Close Encounters of the Fourth Kind?
The Fourth Kind. I think I've seen that one. Not the ghost one.
Do Platoon and Apocalypse Now while you're at it. Get your therapy sessions out of the way early in the year.
We'll hit another war movie for Veterans Day. Immaculate. Sydney Sweeney is hot right now. She's the star of Immaculate. Is that out on Blu-ray yet? I don't think it's out on Blu-ray
yet. We don't have a reaction to Spider-Man because we've seen them all before.
Yeah.
Well, we have a reaction to the Miles Morales one.
We have, Into the Spider-Verse, the sequel.
Yeah.
And then we also have No Way Home.
Ooh, In the Army Now for Veterans Day. I'd love that.
You've already seen that thousands of times. Did you just sneeze?
Is she all natural? What does that mean? Right now?
She's always all natural.
I don't usually doll up. That's for sure. Do I look like I doll up for you?
Chris Bloomfield dropping 20 gifted memberships.
Oh boy. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Chris Bloomfield. Enjoy the popcorn in the chat.
Oh, down Periscope. That's a funny one. I just got done weed eating outside, so I'm a little
stuffy.
And my arms are a little shaky.
Dana Garcia wants us to watch Missing in Action for Memorial Day. Seeing as Memorial Day is tomorrow, and we're doing a live stream right now, I do not think we could watch that and have me edit it to release by tomorrow.
Is In the Army Now actually worth a watch? Yeah. It's amazing.
It's not as good as
Son-in-Law.
Ernest in the Ernest Goes.
No, yeah, it's better. It's hilarious.
Isn't there an Ernest one? Ernest Goes.
Oh, are you talking about Joseph? Are you talking about Sergeant Bilko? Sergeant Bilko's funny. Steve Martin.
Oh, Sydney Sweeney's, are they not? Yeah, Sydney Sweeney's are all natural.
Oh,
yeah, they're all natural.
That makes sense.
They're all natural.
You think?
Yeah, they are.
I don't know. Debatable.
They are.
We Were Soldiers is probably your top war movie. Did we watch that one?
We have not watched it. It's on our list, though.
Biodome for Veterans Day. Oh, yeah, I love National Treasure.
Or you're saying watch it someday. All right, Daniel.
You guys have a letterbox?
We have a fan who keeps a letterboxed for us.
What's a letterboxed?
It's like a tracker for the movies you've seen.
Oh, well, that's
I don't
convenient.
have enough time in my life to do that. But there's a fan out there. They sometimes tweet at me when hey, I just updated your letterbox. Here it is. And I share it out on Twitter.
Oh, that's nice.
Or X.
Did we watch Bollywood movies? We watched that one.
That wasn't a Bollywood movie, though. We watched RR, but that's not
RRR. Oh, that's pretty Bollywood-like.
I mean, it's Indian, but it's not from Bollywood.
Sure. Schmidt Life. Knock it off.
He keeps saying that. I saw him recommend a movie, Bram Stoker. We'll be actually watching that sometime in the future. It's on our shelf.
React to the Baywatch movie. Seen it. Think we're ready. Did we react to it?
No, we went to that in theaters. That was before it.
What? No, we didn't.
That was before we started. I was still doing Twitch.
I don't remember that at all.
That was a long time ago.
Yes, we've seen Hacksaw Ridge. Right? Hacksaw Ridge?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've not seen Slumdog Millionaire.
Have you seen There Will Be Blood?
Yes.
I drink your milkshake.
Ooh, an extra in the Army Now. I just think that movie's so funny. You want to do trivia? All right. I have no tan lines. It's because I'm all white right now. Haven't seen enough sun.
13th Warrior is on the shelf. It's one of my favorites. She hasn't seen it.
And well, she's just busy with her own life, you know.
I think it's hard to compare Fallout to The Last of Us because The Last of Us is more of an adaptation of the game, while Fallout is like its own unique story in the universe of Fallout, right?
No, I don't play games. I don't like games.
She only plays games with my heart.
Quit playing games with my heart.
We haven't watched Arcane. I've heard that's good, though. It'd be Fallout versus Arcane, from what I understand. Because Arcane's probably an original story in the world of League of Legends, right?
Jury Duty's not the greatest Pauly Shore movie, that's for sure.
Hey, Patrick, how's it going?
Hey, man.
Watch, because he's not sleeping much lately.
Well, that's not ideal.
Well,
I mean, happy to have you here,
you
but
want to sing a lullaby for him?
I would not put anyone to sleep. Make somebody want to stab their ears out, though.
That might be too, yeah.
We weren't expecting a stream tonight either.
We said on Wednesday night stream that we'll stream on Sunday night.
I didn't think it was actually going to happen.
I was hoping we were going to push to our final pledge count tonight. Be like, yeah, let's go. But we're at 36. We need 164. 164.
Yeah, only like 200 left.
164.
Might as well be 200.
If you want a Mrs. Movies plushie, we need 164 pledges.
Yeah, Rockstar, see, good and plenty. They're not as bad as you think. I think it's maybe like your adult taste buds don't mind black licorice as much later in life. Like as a kid, black licorice is well, but when you're an adult, it's like, yeah, I can get with this.
I wanted to do an extra stream this week because we have the plushie pledge going on, and I thought,
He
if we
thought
talked
Wednesday
about
was
it,
really going to bump the numbers.
it would light a fire under your guys' asses to pledge. But
I think, honestly, where it all goes wrong, where it all went wrong, is calling them fucking plushies.
well, that's what they're called.
It's a fucking stuffed animal. Like,
I
should
mean,
we just
do you
call it a
want me to-
stuffed animal?
I mean,
Plushie? Who, like, people our age don't know what that means.
I know what it means.
It's because you like stuffed animals. You have a stuffed animal problem.
No problem.
Should just call it a freaking stuffed animal, you guys.
I thought plushie was no more culture. So, should I say stuffed animal pledge?
We just don't.
I mean, 5,000 people seem to know what it was when I put the poll up a month ago.
No, 5,000 people are just like, yeah, cool. I don't know. Let's have some candy. I'm glad you caught us this time, Mr. Puff. All right, got distracted. Oh, God, this is all orange and
All right.
green.
I love orange.
Orange and green. Those are the grossest flavors.
Mm-mm.
Unless green is watermelon.
It's lime. Is it lime? It might be watermelon.
Just sour.
Because they're extreme sour, so you're not even going to taste what they are. They're just colored sours.
Can't tell. Can't tell. It's just real sour.
Russ, thank you for the 19 months as a member.
It's not lime.
Hey, you guys. Howdy.
Made in Canada.
That explains why they're not the colors you want.
Maybe it is watermelon. Okay. And this is pink, I guess, but it's very orange.
That's not pink. Oh, that might be pink. That is orange.
Yeah. But what color is pink if green is watermelon?
You hadn't heard of plushies before the poll?
That's what I'm saying. He had to translate Plushie to see what it was.
Mr. Succubus knows what's up. I always thought a stuffed animal was an animal, while Plushie was a stuffed character. Thank you. Mr. Succubus knows what's up.
She must be young. Oh, it's so sour. Yeah, Rockstar is the box he sent from last month. I've been stockpiling them over here.
You hoarding candy over there?
Why can't let you have it all?
She stole my heart and my cat. Woman.
What's the movie theme for June?
Whoa, man. Watching some new movies from 2024, I guess.
New movies?
Yeah.
From 2024?
Yeah. Catching up.
There's new movies in 2024?
Dune Part 2.
Oh yeah.
Gotta watch that tomorrow. Godzilla X Kong we'll watch later this month when we get it. And
Christy and Patrick hit 3 years as Granny and Granddaddy in August. Oh, they're going
they
to.
hit it, yeah. Seems like yesterday we watched Prince of Darkness, right?
Boy, yeah, it really does.
Wild Man Beyond, thank you for the $4.99. Thoughts on Beverly Hills Cop 4 and Beetlejuice 2? I haven't seen the Beverly Hills Cop 4 trailer.
Mm-mm.
Oh, the Beetlejuice trailer dropped this week. I haven't watched that one yet. Did those just drop this week? I haven't seen those. I've heard about them. I haven't seen them.
I think it's a good split of orange and pink. It's just in
There's
this light.
There's a lot of green, though.
They look very similar. But in like the camera, they look different.
Yeah. Fix your eyes.
What?
What?
Fix my eyes?
Are we going to watch Twisters when it comes home video?
Probably not.
You don't?
Yeah, probably. I mean, who am I kidding?
Speaking of Twisters, is it just me or has there been a lot more tornadoes this year? I feel like I'm seeing tons of tornado watches. It's been a crazy tornado. I feel like it might just be viral marketing. How many tornado watch videos I see out there on the internet? I think it might just be viral marketing for Twisters. I don't know if it's more than a usual year of tornadoes.
Tornadoes. Purple Nurple time, Mrs. Movies.
Yeah, JM, it does look like a shot-for-shot remake. I mean, in the trailer, they talk about twins. It's like, that's a scene from the original Twisters. There is twin
There
Twister.
are twin Twisters, yeah.
When the cow happens.
They call them, what, sisters?
Mm-hmm. We do not get tornadoes around here. I mean,
Funnel clouds, but they don't ever usually turn into tornadoes. I've never seen them.
Last
never
tornado warning we had was like 10 years ago, and it never.
We have too many hills.
It never really happened. It was just, it might happen. Keep an eye on the sky, and then, yeah.
It's marketing for Twisters.
– 2011 was the last time there was this many tornadoes.
Okay, gotta take them away.
I need all my orange.
They're all yours.
You soured out.
Ugh. Is Paranormal Activity on the list?
It's on the shelf. The whole franchise. That we'll watch them all, though. Maybe the first three.
This. Thank you for $2. Still waiting on Inner Space.
Where did I put that? Is it down there?
The hell is Inner Space?
Inner Space is the movie that's on the wall in It's The Last of Us. I think, is it Ellie's dorm room or something like that? We will definitely watch Inner Space at some point.
Should make a new Blob movie. They could.
We do, Jacob.
It's
We do.
We got so many.
I mean, you gave us a shit ton of gummy bears and gummy worms last time, so
Yeah.
those are going to last for a while.
It's going to take a minute. What are we doing tomorrow for Memorial Day?
Well, I'm going to edit an episode of Shogun, and then we're going to watch Dune Part 2.
Not thrilled about a 3-hour movie, you guys.
From what I understand, it doesn't feel like it's 3 hours. Some people were saying it should have been longer.
That's not ever a good idea.
That's just what I remember when it first came out.
What am I doing tomorrow? Watching Dune. Working outside.
Yeah.
It's actually good, not boring. I don't doubt that it won't be boring. I just think that it's probably slow because it tends to be slow. The first one was slow.
The first one that we watched?
Both.
Or the 1984 version?
Both were pretty slow.
I think movies have gotten longer lately is because streaming and watch hours is the most important metric now. So they're not cutting down movies as much as they want to.
It's quite fast paced. Are you just saying that to make me feel
I've
better?
I've heard that.
Just have a hard time believing
Dune Part
that.
2 is like it's good paced.
I agree, Kyle. Like, why? Just make them an hour and a half. They do not need to make a 3-hour movie. I just feel like if you're going to make a 3-hour movie, you might as well just make it into 2 movies. Like, Dune could have been 4 movies with as long as they are.
They're making a third one.
Could have been 6 movies with as long as they are.
A prequel HBO Max series.
Oh boy! Now I can
Dune Prophecies.
I can get behind making a long movie into a TV series. I'd rather watch 6 mini episodes, 6 1-hour episodes.
Just make it a TV show
for a TV series than 3 3-hour movies. Ugh.
John White says Dune book realistically needs a miniseries. Multiple 2.5-hour movies is very minimum of what the novel needs. Is this? You give me a chocolate? Do you think I want
chocolate licorice?
Do you think I want this?
Why wouldn't you?
I do not like chocolate Twizzlers. Yeah,
more for me.
Psychopath.
You guys haven't had chocolate licorice?
Imagine if every Pauly Shore movie was 3 hours long.
At least it'd be funny, you know. 3 hours will last. Dune is just like walking in the desert.
Dune is just walking in the desert.
Take 30-minute breaks.
Then it takes 5 hours to watch it.
We have these kids. I don't think I'll ever watch Oppenheimer.
But it won Best Picture.
Once Upon a Time in America? What's that?
It's a Western.
Mm.
It's probably a 3-hour movie.
Yeah, I've seen Rush Hour. You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Just stare at sand till Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to watch Rebel Moon. I've heard that's horrible. Slow motion of farming wheat. Like
chocolate Twizzlers are different. I don't like strawberry Twizzlers. I don't like any other flavor of Twizzlers, just chocolate. And no one else really makes a chocolate Twizzler.
Oh, Once Upon a Time in America is the gangster movie. That's right.
Mad Men, Son of Anarchy, Game of Thrones. We've seen Game of Thrones.
We've watched Game of Thrones.
We're about to watch House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
About to start that. And Sons of Anarchy's on our list. Mad Men hasn't been.
We have Mad Men on the shelf.
I watched the first 3 episodes of Mad Men when I was on a work trip one time, and I enjoyed it. It was only 3 episodes.
Is Mad Men worth reacting to, though?
That's a good question. It's a lot of seasons.
I don't think the seasons are as long.
Can we help you?
Before you knock something over, what are you doing?
Can I
Oh,
scoot
jeez.
a chair quick?
Where do you need to scoot it to?
Isn't there already a chair at the snacks?
Cupboard.
Yeah, go ahead. Fair warning.
Just watch out for snakes.
She's going to scoot a chair.
Dad,
What?
there's no snakes inside house.
Are you
There's
sure?
no snakes in this house.
Okay.
There's a
Well, then you
snake
don't have
in
anything
my
to worry
boots.
about.
All right, see you later.
Later, dude. Poor Things won Best Actress. I liked it, but I recommend it against you. I've heard that movie's flipping weird. I think Pugapillar watched it for his channel.
Honestly, if it wins awards, I'm less likely to watch it.
You watched Godzilla -1.
Didn't want to.
Aren't you glad you did?
It's like living with drunk people. Yeah, it is.
Didn't want to? How dare you?
No, we need to watch Rome and Deadwood. Yeah, both of them are on our list, though.
Deadwood will probably start by the end before the end of the year.
How many seasons is Deadwood?
2 or 3
Okay.
and a movie.
Okay, I can probably do that.
I think it might just be 2.
Honestly, 6 seasons is too much. Justified was just a little too much. I liked it, but
It's only 13 episodes,
I
too.
just get tired of it after a while. Oh, Pacific Rim. I want to watch that. Yeah. That's got to be on our list.
Pacific Rim?
The docuseries.
You've seen the Pacific Rim. It's the fight 'em robots against giant monster movie.
Oh, no. I'm talking about the Pacific.
The Pacific, yeah. Pacific Rim is the...
I don't want the giant robots,
Robots,
one.
we've
No,
seen
no.
those.
The Pacific. That's what I want to watch. You know, whoever loaded this chocolate licorice, though.
Isn't you?
No, the one that put it in the factory. How it got it put in the factory. It's all twisted, so when you try to pull one piece out, like...
You're yelling at a robot right now. You think they hand-packed Twizzler package?
Whatever. Do I prefer watching movies or shows?
I think it depends on the show and the movie.
Yeah, totally. I like the length of the show, right? I'd prefer to watch a shorter length something, 2 episodes of a shorter length something than one long movie. But it just depends. Yeah, we still need to watch Spartacus. You're right.
Anonymous Google user, thank you for the $2. Hello again and cheers. I drink alone. Well, you're not alone. You're here with us.
Boom.
Thank you for the $2.
Mr. Succubus. I mean, if it's winning awards, I'm probably not going to watch it. I probably
She says
don't
less
wanna-
likely. She missed a word. She
Oh.
accidentally hit a word.
Oh, less likely. Okay.
So she was agreeing with you.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to confirm.
What's the cutest animal? Howdy.
I hate a movie that makes me cry. Like, why would I want to watch a movie that's just going to make
Yeah.
me cry? It's so stupid.
Godzilla minus one made her frustrated when she had to take a drink. Ugh.
Yeah, I was annoyed. Like, damn it.
Stop Stop making me feel things.
I hate feeling my emotions. Spartacus is a 3-hour Stanley Kubrick
I
movie.
think they were talking about the TV show, not that movie.
Yeah, they were talking about the TV show, I think. Definitely got to watch Godzilla X Kong. Why do you guys pretend you're poor? Your top $10 million reactor? Yeah, right.
Are we pretending?
Pretending to be
Why are
poor?
we pretending anything?
I don't really think we pretend to be anything. We're
No,
not.
we're just us.
Cleon, while accurate, sounds weird.
But
This sounds real weird.
it's true.
It's very accurate, but
We have not reacted to the Fast and the Furious movies. We should do a whole summer marathon of Fast and Furious movies. 10 weeks. Fast and Furious. Maybe when Fast Final comes out, we'll just burn through the whole franchise.
no. I
No?
don't want to watch that many of the same movie over and over and over.
They're
again.
not the same movie over and over
They're
again.
the same movie over
One of
and
them,
over
they're
and
in
over
Tokyo
again.
and they're drifting. The first one is completely different than every other one after it. Wait until 2025 for Fast and Furious. I'm thinking, Kyle. It's going to be the last one. So they say.
Why don't we watch one a year for the next 10 years?
No, nobody will be interested 10 years from now. In Fast and
Nobody's
Furious.
interested now.
Do you know
so
how
it
much
doesn't matter.
money the Fast and Furious movies make at the box office?
Yeah, but those people are not going to watch our reactions to it.
You'd be surprised. Fast and Furious Family Drift 2, A Family Saga 3.
I'm interested. Oh, great. Thanks, Jack. Way to help me out here.
Please watch Bicycle Thief. It's a fun movie. I watched Bicycle Thief in film school. I wouldn't call it a fun movie. Black and white French movie.
Ooh, waxwork producers are mad at your wife because of the poor reaction. They're currently making a lookalike of her in the museum.
Oh. Honestly, I think they were probably
Rude.
happy that we even watched their movie. I don't think they give a shit what we said about it. Watch one movie, it'll be like you react to all of them. So I just edit the reaction and just change the clips 10 times.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Ronnie, thanks for hanging out. Ever seen Ambushed or Best of the Best 3? Both made in 1995. The Punisher, Warzone. Punisher? Nope. I don't think I've seen any of those.
Anonymous Google user with the $5. Please watch Black Dynamite 2009 before Popcorn Bet or TBR Schmidt does, which means you got plenty of time, at least for the foreigner.
Black Dynamite?
2009? Isn't that a remake?
Never heard of it.
And then Noah G comes in with the $4.99. Hey, Miss Movies, I was curious why you liked the beginning of. I was curious
Why you like the beginning of the movie Full Metal Jacket? The drill instructor in real life was an actual sergeant. Why did I like it? I don't remember it. I mean, I remember. Oh, well, okay. So there's lots of references in that first couple of scenes that were very familiar to In the Army Now. You could tell that In the Army Now stole a lot of the lines or was imitating, paying homage to that movie a lot.
Are we not supposed to enjoy it? I think it was supposed to be enjoyable in a dark way.
I didn't know how to feel about that movie.
And Lee Emery is awesome in that movie.
Mm-hmm. It was dark too. It was
Just
I just didn't know. I didn't know how to feel about it. Like parts of it were like funny. making me laugh and then like really fucked up. I was like, I just
I
didn't.
think that's the point of the whole
Yeah.
movie is Ernie, yeah, Emery.
But that first scene where the drill sergeant's just yelling at him, it's very much. Pauly Shore has a few moments in the Army now where I'm going to rip off your head and spit down your neck, sort of moments, right? It's funny. Reminded me of that.
What about Man Bites Dog? That's another fun movie. I've actually seen that one too. It's a good one. It's a mockumentary. You'd probably like it. Yeah.
Ooh, pickles. I love pickles.
I think Marcus sent us Man Bites. I think Man Bites Dog is on our shelf from Marcus to watch at some point. I feel like he sent us so many movies he's forgotten what he sent us. Hopefully he has a list. I don't know if I can do a Gunnery Hartman voice impression. I haven't practiced.
Are you playing retro games these days? You haven't been. Haven't been playing them in a while.
I've been playing Pokemon on my.
Yeah, but not streaming or anything.
No, I have not been streaming. Because you know how many edits of Clash of the Titans 2010 I had to do this weekend?
Too many. How many?
I
Don't even know how
it got
many.
to double digits twice because I deleted a bunch of files and it started over and making new copies. So
All for a movie that's going to get like 4,000 views. Yeah. Bummer.
hopefully it does better than that. I mean, it's no man board, but it should do all right. Are you two married in real life? No, we are actors who pretend to be married.
High five. Yeah, we are. Killing it also. We're just killing this marriage game.
What do I look for when editing? A reaction and then the context from the movie to that reaction. That's what I look for. So when she goes, I rewind about 10 seconds to be like, okay, what made her go? And then I put that in front of that. And then that's our reaction. Right?
Nailed it. Do we believe marriage is just a social construct? No. I think there's definite benefits to marriage.
You had one of those benefits last night?
Life is a social construct. Have I ever thought about acting? No, I would be a horrible actor.
Yeah.
I don't like talking in front of people. I also don't know how to be somebody I'm not, honestly. I don't know how to put on an act.
It would be awesome to have actors playing married folks with a YouTube channel and nobody figured it out. Randall Wong, you'd be surprised. There probably is a bunch of channels people watch that are like that.
Someone's heading Mach 4 towards the couch. I don't think I'd be very good at acting in a horror movie because I don't scream really go.
You had some good screeches and the Descent Part 2 I did today. Like, oh! And then yelling at the movie for making you jump. The next new show to blow up. Maybe the Dune TV show that comes out later this year. The Cult of Chucky scream now. Did you scream during Cult of Chucky?
I don't know.
Oh, from when the crazy lady pops up in the
Yeah, that was funny. Honestly, I don't know. I think marriage is awesome. It's been great for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
When
complaining.
you're doing it with the right person, I think it's fantastic.
We have not watched the Purge movies. We have watched Sicario, if that's what you're asking. It was kind of type of though. Monarch is getting a season 2. They've already announced that. And there's supposed to be another MonsterVerse spin-off TV show happening because Godzilla X Kong did so well. And that was the news I heard the last couple months.
What's the best horror movie according to you? I can't rank horror movies. This is what I came for. Love and marriage. Sorry. So boring.
Oh, I need new chairs. These are so squeaky.
You just make them squeaky because you're heavier.
Yours squeaks too. You move.
Yeah, but how often am I moving like this while we're reacting?
You'd be surprised. Spent half the time editing her audio just to get the squeaks out of there.
Can your show be seen on Netflix? Nope.
The Descent Part 3 is in pre-production. Nice.
Peaky Blinders. I'd like to check out Peaky Blinders, but I don't know how high up on the list it is.
It's probably a lot of seasons of that. I feel like the show's been running for years.
I never heard of Idle Hands, Jacob.
Isn't that the Jessica Alba movie?
We have watched Twin Peaks.
Yep. Belko Experiment is another movie that Marcus has sent us. Carlos with the $20.
Good evening, long-time viewer, first-time super chatter. My mother loves you guys and thinks you two are so adorable. I also pledged for both your plushies. Hope you guys can make it to the goal. God bless your family and stay safe. Well, thank you so much, Carlos. Appreciate the super chat and so glad that you've been hanging out with us for as long as you have.
Thank you for pledging.
Tell your mom we say hi.
We have 140 people watching right now.
Oh, don't even try. If all of you go to pledge, we would maybe get close to making our goal.
We might get halfway.
Except for half of them have already probably no. The 27 of them have already pledged.
Wait, Mrs. understood something? David Lynch? Just because we've watched Twin Peaks doesn't mean we understood it.
Oh no, I had no idea what was going on in that movie, in that show.
I don't even think David Lynch understands what's going on in that show.
Yeah, no, there was nothing understandable about that one. 140.
Kyle says he's not pledging and he's ruining it for everybody else.
It's okay, Kyle.
How are the pledges?
Some people just don't want stuffed animals. It's not a big deal.
Why not?
Oh, don't.
$36 pledges. 12 hours to go.
So close, you guys. So close.
This is like
it's laughable.
This is like
it's
UHF all over again.
How pathetic it is.
I know.
It's laughable.
For 130 people. Oh, what am I doing? What was that?
I think the fridge door.
There's the Mrs. Movies link. If you want to pledge, go to that link right now. Get your Mrs. Movies plushie. You can cuddle it. You can have it sit next to you while you watch movies and TV shows. You can give it to your dog. You can give it to your cat if your cat's weird and likes plushies.
We have not watched Doctor Who. You can take it off the screen now. It's fine.
Just want to see if it went up after I posted the link.
You know, Kyle, at least Kyle's being honest here. I'm here for YouTube and the full length, not the other crap.
I mean, if we got to the goal, Kyle, you could have gotten a deal on the full length.
Adults don't want stuffed animals. See, I told you.
What about like
our age demographic is just not the right age demographic.
It's not what their poll said. 57%, something like that. It was something 50% of 5,000 voters said, "Yeah, I want both of them." Even if the people that just wanted yours told the truth, we would have hit the goal.
I don't know why anyone would want a plushie of me.
I know why I want a plushie of you, and I know there's.
Knock it off.
I just want to be able to hold you and hug you when you're not here.
John Wayne thinks maybe our poll got botted. Maybe it did.
By who?
I honestly expected the plushie fetishist community to go crazy for these.
Me too, Christian.
Oh, man.
I think the number one use would be people who hate your reviews of their favorite movies.
They could just punch me in the face.
Buying it so they can punch you in the face.
They make it pretty clear in the comments that they're not a fan.
Yeah.
So maybe blow up dolls would get the pledges.
I should have went with blow up dolls.
No. You don't want other people having me in their house like that.
You don't think somebody already has like a body pillow of you that they 3D printed?
Let's move on from this conversation. There's going to be a bunch of videos of people burning the Mrs. Movies plushie.
I got your plushie, now I'm burning it. YouTube is unfortunately not a place to rely on positive validation. Then why did I start this channel?
Honestly, I really only get negative validation here, so.
Anonymous Google user, thank you for the $5. Kingpin 1996 would be up your alley, pardon the pun.
It is up my alley.
We've seen
It's
it
a
many
great
times.
movie.
One of our favorites.
Makes me laugh so hard.
Thank you, anonymous Google user. Body pillows would have crushed the pledges.
If you gave them away, you would have reached your goal.
I was practically giving them away to our Patreon users.
You started the YouTube channel to keep the love alive?
Yeah. That's exactly why I started it.
No. Love has always been alive,
How?
right?
Why are you karate chopping me in the arm? It's abuse. What is your opinion on the Metallica-Napster conflict? Big throwback. Metallica ruined it for all of us.
How long will you do reactions? Well,
how long will you guys watch us do reactions?
I was thinking maybe like last week would be our last week, but
you want me to retire? What am I gonna do with my life?
This is Movie's reason for being part of the channel. She didn't have enough people in her life telling her she didn't get to 2001: Space Odyssey. So true. People hated me for that. Boy. Oof.
The amount of comments from 2001 should have sold our plushies to punch you in the face.
Totally. Seen Contact, seen The Hangover, of course. I haven't watched The Hangover in a really long time, though. We should probably watch it again just to laugh about it.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do it at February favorites.
I don't know if I would buy a plushie that looks mildly annoyed.
It was going to look like the art. I don't think they look annoyed in this, do you? She doesn't look annoyed.
That's a good comment, though. That's really funny. I do look mildly annoyed all the time. It's just my face, you guys. I can't help it. It's my thinking face. Oh, I knew Kyle was going to chime in about 2001. I knew it.
You'll enjoy it on a rewatch.
Kyle's one of the ones. He's giving me so much hate, Kyle.
Was he?
No.
Oh shit!
He was kind about it.
Oh shit!
Thank you for the $50. You guys consider yourself celebrities or influencer thanks to YouTube, or are you more humble with labels? I don't consider myself either of those things. In fact, God, I hope I am not an influencer of any
shit!
kind.
My nose fell off. I think he's saying my nose fell off. My nose fell off. Right? No, my nose fell off. And somebody's got your nose. You go, my nose fell off. That's what it sounds like when I say my nose fell off.
I don't know.
Are we celebrities or influencers?
Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it. Neither.
Well, obviously we're not influencers since we can't even sell 200 plushie pledges. If we were an influencer, the plushie pledge would be knocked out.
Yeah,
day one.
I've had no interest in being either of those things.
So we're sure as hell not celebrities.
She has resting annoyed face. That's exactly right. That's just what my face looks like. Yeah. Golly. I know, Kyle. You're good. I just know that you wished I would have had a different perspective on 2001. I probably do need to watch it again at some point. I'm gonna let it simmer though, and the second time not do a reaction to it.
Huawei says we're in the top 20 reactors at 19.7 million.
19.7 million what?
Is that how much YouTube makes off of us? Because we're sure not seeing that much.
Top 20 reactors? That can't be possible. Time to put on some skimpy outfits and start putting out.
That's what I keep telling her.
Yeah, influencers of what? What would we be influencing?
I would just like, we gotta do an update here. We have gained one more pledge.
Ooh!
On the Mrs. Movies plushie pledge. With just under 12 hours to go, we have hit 37 supporters. We only need 143 more to get this plushie made. We can't show you what the plushie looks like.
19.7 million boners. Congrats, Mr. Movies. 19.7 million boners.
Stacked end to end. Gets you to the moon. Who did it? Who pledged?
Oh, man. Not happening, dude. Just accept it.
Kyle,
I keep telling him that.
I literally accepted that like last Sunday.
No.
Yeah. I was like,
Wednesday, it was really a crushing reality for him, I think.
We went live.
We went live, and he's expecting like 100, and nothing happened. He's like, wow. I told you this is not for us.
Me too, Martin.
Not our time for a plushie.
Me too.
Don't worry, you will get your pledge money back as soon as it fails in 12 hours.
What are you guys going to do with your $2 when you get it back? All you people who've pledged, let me know.
Uzbekistan. Cool.
You can go buy a donut.
Yeah, you can get a donut for $2 still.
Yeah. Oh, God, why is that all wonky?
You saw that shit that happened with Watcher? What happened with Watcher?
Huh? Who's Watcher?
Yeah, I've seen Night at the Museum. Number one reactor in my heart. I appreciate the kind words. I know that I have a unique personality type. I know that I'm not everybody's cup of tea, that's for sure. I will buy 100% of gas with my $2.
Here we go. If we design a pair of plushies, would you buy them? 5.1 thousand votes. 57% said yes, both of them.
36% said no. What the fuck's a plushie?
I don't like plushies. 57 said yes. And then just 5% of that said yes, but just Mrs. Movies. That 5% is enough to get the pledge. All right. Let me scroll down to the
How is just making up statistics now? 98% of your viewers are female.
there's 99 comments. 99 comments. 282 upvotes.
See, we're finding out that most of your followers are huge liars, just like Howie. Proud member of the 36%.
Somebody wants bobbleheads. Maybe if I had a pull string.
83% of statistics are made up. Yeah, we've seen the Terminator movies. I haven't seen a TV show called Dr. House. I've seen a TV show called House MD, which might be the same thing. I don't know what it's called in other countries. So
I was just hoping 10% of those statistics were correct.
Furiosa, was it good? I've heard mixed reviews.
How many other people were in the theater with you? Tryla Anus. Diluted Reality, how's it going?
Oh yeah, House MD. Yeah, I liked House MD. That was one of my favorite shows when I was in high school.
Oh my gosh, we're at a good rate.
Just stop, because at this point,
We are up to 38 supporters on the Mrs. Movies Plushy Pledge. If this exponential rate continues, we might hit 50 before the end of this stream.
which is still 150 short of the required amount.
This is like UHF all over again.
What was UHF?
Wouldn't they do a pledge drive to keep the radio station
Oh,
or
yeah,
the
could have.
TV
could've
station
been.
going? Or it's like the Muppets movie where they're trying to get the money and then they realize there was a decimal point and they were supposed to get like 1 million and they ended up only getting like 1,000. Isn't that from the Muppets?
Stop trying to make fetch happen.
You know I'm doing it as a meme at this point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the newer Muppets, Christian, when they're like, oh no. Oh yeah, we should have had you playing the violin upside down like in RoboCop 2.
Oh shoot!
What song was you playing?
Opportunity missed.
Positive thinking.
The Simpsons is too long, and we wouldn't know which
Reactions to the Golden Age until like the
which
first
ones
7
to
seasons.
watch.
First 7 seasons. Well, did anybody say how many people were in the theater with them? Tryla, did you say how many were in the theater?
I didn't see.
I was looking away.
Oh,
30
30.
to 40 people.
That's a pretty good turnout.
It's better than some of the other things. I'm seeing like one person go and they were the only one in the theater on like Friday night.
Becker. Yep. Jacob, you're right. Becker was the TV show that Shawnee Smith was in that I recognized her from.
You guys should watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. The live action or the animated, John Wayne? I do have the animated series back on the shelf. I've seen a lot of channels do it, and it's been successful. I've never watched it myself.
I kept hollering Becker at the reaction, but you didn't hear me. Sorry, Christian. I'll listen more closely next time.
The Simpsons is still on TV, yes. And I'm pretty sure, didn't like the actors like sign a contract where they can make AI their voices to keep going?
That's weird.
I might be wrong though.
Most of the Simpson voices are done by like 3 people, right?
Run away from quality content? Yes. What are you talking about, Jack?
Yeah, Saw gets hit with the copyright stuff really.
So since
really
that limited ads update I saw 5 days ago, every movie upload that we did this week got hit with limited ads when they shouldn't. Like Clash of the Titans, I uploaded over 20 files of that to try and get with different edits, trying to get around copyright. With less and less of the movie to finally get through, I had to cut like 2.5 minutes out of our overall reaction. And every other upload was getting limited ads flagged, despite the fact that I was only cutting a PG-13 movie clips out, and none of our none of our actual commentary. Some of it was just like not needed. Whoa, but it's weird. I don't know what is flagging stuff for limited ads, but it was it's just adding more work for the YouTube because apparently they have to manually review all of our videos now. It's crazy.
Trying to bring back jobs or something?
I don't think so. They're trying to make it more and more automated, trying to save money.
No, we won't be reacting to any more Saw movies.
You ever thought of a solo reaction every once in a while? Of who? Me or her?
Yeah, I think all of the reactors are having a hard time right now, which is it's just making a lot of work for everybody.
Yeah, something changed at the end of last year with the copyright system, especially Warner Brother movies. Like apparently they don't want any free advertisement.
How many different edits did you say? Like 12 just for Clash of the Titans
no,
alone.
It was more than 12.
More than 12?
It was probably over 25.
It's so stupid. No, we haven't watched the Jaws sequels. Well, I haven't. You probably have.
Yeah, I've seen every Jaws movie multiple times.
Yeah, it probably is AI, right? It's probably AI just gone all sorts of wrong. I have not seen Futurama. I haven't seen most of those adult cartoons like that. I just haven't ever watched the adult cartoons.
South Park, Futurama, King of the Hill.
Nope, none of them.
Family Guy.
There's automated copyright strike bots, which just mass claim any videos. They do it in hopes that the uploader won't fight it due to fear of getting channel strikes.
We've gotten some fake ones where it's like some multi-channel network trying to claim it as their own. I'm like, what? No. Now the comment will happen at some point.
You envy someone who has not watched Futurama because it's so good that you'd want to watch it again from the beginning.
Oh, Simpsons has run away from quality content? Gotcha. Every new season is just worse. Drawn Together, that was a good one. We might have to rewatch South Park at some point. It's coming out in 4K this summer. Should we open the 3 packages we got?
Let's do it.
Let me get my knife.
AI probably has taken over already.
All right, you can tear that one open.
Cool.
Amazon Prime, send us this package. Hopefully there's a gift receipt in there so we know who it's from.
A unique sci-fi movie for you and the missus. It's unique in the sense it's one of the few, if only, sci-fi movies with zero special effects or CGI. Feel free to watch on your own or as a reaction. From John. Thank you, John.
What is it?
It is Man from Earth.
Man from Earth.
Jerome Bixby's Man from Earth Special Edition.
All right. This one's from Rockstar.
It's got Tony Todd in it. Bunch of other familiar faces. Cool. Thank you, John. Appreciate it.
This is from Rockstar. It's his special request this month.
Ooh.
Enter the Dragon. We'll be watching this later.
Oh, Bruce Lee. Awesome. Been wanting to watch some Bruce Lee.
Should we watch the special edition or the theatrical cut? 3 more minutes in the special edition. It's Rockstar. He's here, right?
Yeah. Sure he will comment.
We got a package from Jacob, too.
Theatrical
Theatrical?
is what Rockstar would think.
What was I doing? Oh. I was going to segue Enter the Dragon into what we're watching next month.
Sweet.
So here's Rockstar's special request. Enter the Dragon.
Thank you.
And we also have this that's coming out this week. So I Married an Axe Murderer. Christine Patrick's pick this month. And then Marcus's pick this month. Murder on the Orient Express.
The original, not the new
original. And then our 2 new TV shows replacing all of our TV shows that are ending.
American Horror Story Asylum and House of the Dragon.
Yeah. Does this creep you out?
Yeah, really does. I don't like it at all.
And then we're going to watch Role Models this month.
Damn, I'm rolling around trolling folks, and you two seem too damn cool. Thanks, Tyler. Appreciate not trolling. Role models. Okay.
This feels like a summer movie, right? I feel like this takes place at like kind of like a summer camp kind of feel. In my opinion, we're watching this tomorrow. And one of the franchises we're hitting this month, the Hellboy duology.
Sweet. Haven't solved the DVD shelving problem. Have seen the Blast from the Past. One of my favorite movies. Love it.
And then since we watched Shogun, we're gonna keep the samurai going.
Ooh, The Last Samurai. So June is summer movies. Okay.
Is it June is summer movies?
Sure.
I guess a lot of this is like, is this a summer movie? Hellboy, it's gonna be as hot as hell this month. Dune, it's a desert, feels like summer. Role Models takes place in summer. Okay. So yeah.
I thought Role Models was about Pillsbury Doughboy sisters.
Shit.
Hey, thanks, Tyler. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you hanging out, not trolling. Have a good night, though. He's seen The Last Samurai, right?
Yeah.
I've not, though, of course.
There's very few movies before 2010 that I've not seen.
Mother. Mother is the worst movie I've ever seen.
Let's take off.
I don't really watch other YouTube channels. He watches YouTube a lot. I don't really.
Oh, that's not good enough.
When do you think YouTube channel and Patreon will be enough for the missus to retire from her job?
She's never gonna retire
I
from her
won't.
job.
I mean, I'll retire in 30 years when it's appropriate for me to retire due to my age.
She needs a real job.
I couldn't do this full time. That would be so boring.
She's a busybody. She needs things to do.
Holy shit, this is heavy. Read first.
So Mother is worse than Troll 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. Troll 2 is fun.
Cool.
Ooh.
Texas Lone Star
Oh, Lone
Tradition
Star.
original sauce. It's a bottle opener.
Lone Star.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Movies, I hope all is well. I know you didn't want to sing during my last letter. So how about you give us your leather face dance while saying, ah, schmick, schmack, boom. Ah, schmick, schmack, boom. Nice. Thank you. I know you already have a text and magnet for y'all's sign back there, and I know y'all aren't much beer drinkers, so I hope my magnet can go up on the sign. Mrs. Movies, I know you will love what's included. One of your favorite shows and movies. Mr. Movies, didn't forget about you, one of your favorite shows. I've also included snacks. Some may make you feel like a kid again. Also, I just hope they taste good. And a couple items are quite expensive. I found one in a CVS and one at a local Exxon. Enjoy the tasty treats. Not to bring you down, but if you ever have bad days or days where you have the big sad, as awkward Ashley may say, the included song may help you in some way. Just if you're ever feeling blue or just need a pickup. It's Skillet's song, You Are My Hope.
Skillet, good band.
Shifting gears, I, along with everyone that heard you, I'm glad you gave the internet Sepukaki pure gold, your innocence along with Mr. Movie's mind spinning a million miles an hour. Just wondering where you pulled out Bukaki. Thank you.
I know where she got it from.
Could
It's from
not
Cards Against
believe-
Humanity.
Yeah,
heard
that's
that
the
phrase
only.
the first
Yeah,
time.
it's the only time I've ever heard it. Yeah. Could not believe Jesse James cheated on Sandra Bullock's. Who could have guessed that Jesse James would not take vows to the Lord seriously? I mean, whoa. Did that come out of nowhere? Sure. Wife number 2 used to receive bukkake for money, but this guy seems like he was a real straight shooter. Daniel Tosh. Wife number 2 was porn star Gemma Jameson. Your friend in the movies, Jacob. There's the lyrics. Thanks, Jacob. Appreciate it. All right. Dig in here.
What are you handing me?
I'm handing you this. Ooh, saltwater taffy.
Ooh.
Jeez, Jacob. I'll start calling you the snack master.
Oh, this is for you.
Ooh, welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Beef sticks.
Beef sticks.
Yellowstone beef sticks. Never heard of them.
This is a good summer shirt.
Happy Cola gummies. Have you ever had a Happy Cola gummy?
I have. I love them.
Are they good?
They taste
And
like
some more No Man's Land.
they taste like cola.
All right. Well, I'm gonna dig
And
into
then,
something
I
here.
guess this one's for me. Pretty good.
Freaking love it, Larry David.
Pretty good.
I'm a fan of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I still have to finish that last season.
Can you? Oh, I got it. Do you
Oh,
want
and then this one's for you.
a meat stick? House MD. We were just talking about him.
Everybody lies. I used to watch House too. For like the first 4 seasons religiously.
These are good.
Oh, give me that beef stick.
That's a good beef stick, actually.
Thank you, Jacob.
Thank you so much. Not a nurse. Not a nurse. It's never lupus, except for that one time that it was. It's true. Which series or movie do you think got fans invested in the channel? For me, it was Haunting of Hill House. Oh, so glad you said that. I loved that. Loved it. I mean, I hated it, but I loved it.
She hated it for the first 9 episodes.
That last episode really got me.
Dexter.
It's a good beef stick, honestly. Yellowstone.
Boondock Saints is on our list.
Cattleman's Cut.
Oh, is it actual? It's Paramount. It's actual Yellowstone brand from the show. That's not made in Montana. It's always made in Washington.
Liars. Good though. Good level of smoky flavor.
Maybe it was Lost, Kyle. We just started Lost like 2 weeks before Dexter.
This saltwater taffy is soft. Hard to find not hard saltwater taffy. Maybe it was Lost. Nobody watched Lost as their first reaction and was like, I love this channel.
Rockstar, we do not really have any arcades within 2 hours of us that
Yeah, I know.
have updated.
This one looks like a
Pinball
birthday
machines.
cake.
Oh, I'm gonna definitely try this confetti.
Birthday cake.
Girls have never had saltwater coffee, have they?
I don't think Charlie would like it.
This one's leaking.
Oozed.
Sure got all the paper off of it.
Did we watch Boondock Saints?
No, it's not original.
Oh yeah, it's good.
We actually helped James finish Lost after not being able to get through on his own.
I don't blame you. It's a hard one.
I mean, your favorite season was the last season.
For real.
The last two, actually, probably, right?
It's too bad I had to watch all of the other ones to
When
get to the
Sawyer
last
and
one.
Juliet finally hooked up.
Mhm.
That's when you're like, I like this show now. And I like Sawyer. What?
Anonymous, you can do a shot with us if you want. I don't have any alcohol, but you can do a shot for us.
Yeah, Sawyer ended up being one of his favorite characters by the end of it all. It's because he had the best story arc.
Started out as a real dickhead, though.
Yeah.
So it's got to be cotton candy, don't you think? Must be. Why else would they swirl pink and blue together?
What is it? Cotton candy?
I know I've been eating a lot of weird shit tonight, huh? I think it's cotton candy.
Cool. What do you
They all kind of taste the same.
salt water?
It's good though.
We have already watched all the
Cotton
MCU
candy comes
movies.
through.
We have MCU movies on our channel, like Spider-Man No Way Home. And that's because that was the one that came out that we were interested in watching. We've watched everything before that.
That's the thing about us. We're not watching movies that we've seen and pretending like we haven't seen them.
No.
If we've seen them, we tell you.
And then we'll do a month of February favorites.
Mhm.
We started last year. Well, we rewatch our favorites.
I don't believe in faking my reactions, which is why you get the honest reaction, even if you hate it.
Wrestling Bios Reload. I've seen it on my stream delude. I haven't watched it though. It's definitely something that I would put on my watch later though.
Did we watch So I Married an Axe Murderer?
Last week.
Averman was in that?
Who's Averman?
From the Mighty Ducks.
Was he the little brother?
Oh shit, yeah.
He's
The
big-
little
he's
brother
big
with
head.
big head.
He's got the big head.
Well, you've got a horrible Scottish accent.
I know.
I know. Oh gosh. Yeah, Averman. Okay.
Have you seen The Road?
What's the road?
It's the Viggo Mortensen post-apocalyptic movie with him and his son.
Mm-mm.
Well, not his real son, but it's about he plays a dad with his son trying to survive.
Yeah, no, haven't seen
It's
it.
from the same author of No Country for Old Men.
Oh.
We'll have to watch that then. That was a good one.
Troll Hunter, totally remember it. Big fan of that movie.
Troll!
Very good. What movie or show would Mrs. Movies rewatch?
She's been wanting to rewatch House on Hunting and Hill House. You said you wanted to watch that again. I don't know if you're brave enough to.
Want to watch this last episode
Just
again.
watch the last episode again. It's not the same unless you have that full emotional roller coaster from the first 9 episodes with it. You have to feel as scared as that family felt living in that house. Don't know why they were so messed up by it. You've seen Book of Eli.
I've seen Book of Eli. That one's really good.
You, Me, and the Anime, and the channel is nuked for copyright 1 month in.
Anime has a hard time getting through, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually worried about Godzilla Minus One. Then I was seeing all these other channels do it, and I was like, okay, I guess Toho's not hitting anybody.
Martin liked Bly Manor better than Hill House.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to each his own, but I will agree to disagree on that one. I think Hill House was much better.
I think Bly Manor had more interesting ghosts. But
yes.
The story wasn't as good.
Yes, I would agree. The ghosts are cooler.
Yeah. The haunting in that was better, but it wasn't scarier. I don't think the story was as good.
Definitely wasn't as gripping.
Rockstar, thank you for the $5. Hope you guys enjoyed the Transformers I sent. Were you able to transform Optimus Prime, Starscream, or Grimlock? Okay. I actually haven't opened them yet.
We're afraid.
I'm like, do I want to open these? I'm really thinking about opening them.
Yeah, I know you just haven't wanted to.
Yeah.
It's that like fine line. Like, do you open it and make it lose all of its value, or do you?
Yeah. The
or
girls
do you
have
keep
been
it?
loving their little plushies they got. They're
Plushies.
in their bed. Harry Potter 7, the 199, the super sticker.
What is that little creature?
That is a mole.
Ew.
Where's the?
Caught one of those. No, I'm just kidding. We caught a mouse though last night,
I can't.
which is surprising. I didn't hear any mice last night.
I know.
I haven't heard any mice recently. Caught one.
Oh God. I don't. Where's this super sticker? What was that noise? Oh, there it is.
Poor thing was still alive this morning too.
Cool.
Cool.
It's a cool guy. The pear bird saying cool.
He's going like this. Cool.
It's a naked mole rat. That's what I
Please
said.
open them. Optimus Prime and Starscream are pretty easy.
All right, I'll open them. I was thinking about giving Optimus Prime to your brother for Christmas because he had it when he was little. Think he'd appreciate that?
No.
He's not cool anymore.
The sentiment is sweet, but I don't think he'd give two shits.
You'd be like, cool.
You're like, great, thanks.
Thanks.
It's too practical for that.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a lot of sentimentality.
There's already a sequel to the new Exorcist. They're working on it, yes. And Mike Flanagan is supposed to be directing it. I'm just like, I don't know.
Almost Heroes.
They did an Exorcist TV show like 5 years ago. And they did another sequel. And then 10 years before the TV show, there was the 2 prequels or 2 movies made with the same script, the same head actor.
Devin Clark, you can have a shout out. Hooah! Is that what the shout out's supposed to be? Hooah!
Sure.
He says take care of her and the kids.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Does a great job. Any opportunities to wear your Beers shirt? Not yet.
I'm gonna wear that shirt.
Not yet, but there are more opportunities coming.
Definitely a summer shirt. Summer at the lake shirt.
Beers.
Hooah!
Army. Hooahs for Army. Yeah. There's the
Hoorahs, the Marines.
hoorah. Yeah. I feel like they all have their own little shout out, huh?
And then
You have Beers shirts, but you don't drink.
And then the Navy is that
Sorry.
YMCA song, the Village People song. In the Navy. That's their motto.
Okay.
Right?
It's not that I don't drink. I'm just not a big drinker. I've got no real drive or need or interest in it.
What is the plushie total at now? Let's check.
Like probably 37 still.
Plushie update. We are at 38. We were at 38 last time we checked the update. It is not. We have not broken 40. We haven't even gotten to 25% of the goal in 10 days.
Air Force doesn't have a shout. Huh. Follow the House of Usher's Flanagan's Best, though. Such a fun ride from start to finish.
House of Usher was fun.
It was interesting, yeah. I don't know that it was his best, but I still think Hill House was better. But
What has been the biggest jump scare from a movie or show you haven't seen since starting the channel? What was the biggest jump scare?
tax return season. Did anyone get any money back in their taxes this year? I don't know. I haven't read any H.P. Lovecraft.
I have a couple of his books.
Oh, I love. Everybody has a different opinion on Flanagan stuff. Midnight Mass. James thinks Midnight Mass was. His
I
best.
feel like I like Midnight Mass better than House of Usher. Not that I disliked House of Usher. I would say either Friday the 13th or The Descent. The Descent probably had the biggest jump, but my favorite one was Friday the 13th because I feel like your squeal for when Jason popped out at the end of the Friday the 13th was like
guttural.
Yeah, it
terror.
was long. You're like, "Aah!" And then The Descent, you just tried to run and then hit yourself on the desk and like stopped yourself. If she wasn't trapped by her headphones, she would have left. Or I don't know, what was the desk or the headphone?
It was the desk. The desk had my arms. The arms of my chair was trapped under the desk, and so I like tried to lean back, and it locked me in.
Mark Hamill was probably the highlight of House of Usher. He was really good in that. That was probably, honestly, that might be Mark Hamill's best acting.
We are going on 10 years this year.
It's been 10 years? What am I supposed to get you for 10 years?
I don't know.
Something wood?
Wood?
It's something wood.
A wood present?
You get that every anniversary, though.
Jesus Christ. My God. I am letting them go. That's just how I sneeze.
You've sneezed?
Mm-hmm.
When?
Just now.
What movie gave you the biggest laugh? Probably Ted.
Oh, God, that fucking fart scene. Oh, my God, it was the greatest. We're here on business.
John Wayne, thank you for the $2. Hide the pain.
What pain?
Your sneeze?
Mm.
Carlos coming in with $5. Just out of curiosity, you mentioned Nerdrotic. I love Nerdrotic. Would you guys ever plan on going on his channel?
He would love that.
This is one of my plushes.
He would love to be on Nerdrotic's channel.
Nerdrotic.
I don't think he'll ever get an opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
But not cool enough. Sorry.
We're not cool enough.
I have no interest though.
I'd love to be on Friday Night
sneezes are
Tights.
loud.
Hang out with those guys.
That's a man thought.
10-year anniversary is a paperweight.
Because we're weighing each other down.
George, you can leave. You have permission to leave.
George.
You got a lesson. Go do that lesson. If you ever watched the Jumanji movies with Dwayne Johnson, Kevin
Yeah,
Hart,
I like
Jack
it better
Black,
than the original Jumanji movie.
Not scary.
Right, it's more fun. Less terrifying.
I like the video game aspect of it. It was fun. How does Nerdrotic have a plush and you guys don't? He has 1 million subscribers.
He's got way more followers. Oh my gosh.
He's got 100,000 subscribers. He's almost to 100,000 on his side channel.
Any plans for any collabs in the future? I don't think so. No one else knows we exist. Except for maybe Pug-a-Pillar. But we can have opposite schedules as him.
Yeah. Isn't Nerdrotic that guy that hates everything? So you'd get along with him.
We're the same person.
Yeah.
That's why you like watching his channel so much, huh?
Gary doesn't hate everything. He's just honest about his takes. I think most people would agree that TV and movies kind of suck right now. It's few and far between with good content. Hide the pain.
Thanks for the $5, John
He
Wayne.
just
This
changed his
movie's
picture.
Hide the pain for not liking popular movies.
See? She doesn't like popular movies. Yeah, we're getting a new Riddick. Riddick is finally going. He's going to go home to his home planet. He's made
Spoilers.
that was the end. The end of the third one. He was going through hyperspace to head towards his home planet.
Jeez,
That was always the
ruining
goal.
it.
Not ruining it. That's why he's made so many Fast and the Furious movies, is so he could pay for the Riddick movies that he actually wants to make.
To Anonymous, thanks for the $2. Virtually ringing fork against champagne glass.
Are we having a toast?
What are we toasting to?
Who are we toasting to? Did we hit our goal?
No, I think he wants us to kiss or something, but that's weird.
No, we didn't hit our goal. It's only at 38 still.
Kyle, thanks for the 10 months of membership. Are we getting too many legacy sequels?
I mean, it's kind of all we're getting.
Turns out writers don't have any good ideas anymore.
I mean, when Disney says at their investor meeting that they're literally just going to make sequels to their already established intellectual properties, they're going to farm. They literally said they're going to farm their intellectual properties. Does that sound like it's going to be good content?
No.
Ugh.
Mr. and Mrs. Movies, would I be able to talk your channel for one of my future streams? What do you mean by that, Mr. Succubus?
Would I be able to talk to your channel? Like, do you want us to be guests on your channel? Is that what you're saying? We could possibly do that. Just got to find an open day for us.
Yeah, it's not weird for us to kiss, but it's weird for us to just kiss right now. I'm talking to you guys.
Speak for yourself. I could kiss you anywhere.
Best show and movie you've seen this year?
Godzilla -1.
Yeah, sure. That sounds good.
You didn't even want to watch that. You just said that an hour ago. Can't wait for the live action retelling of the live action Cinderella. You remember when Cinderella was like one of the first live action movies, and that was before they were like, we're going to make everything live action. The fact that they're making a live action prequel to the Lion King live action remake.
Special voyeurism stream. Yeah.
You guys just in Rocky on that one. We did kiss in Rocky.
Yeah, but it wasn't for them. It was for me.
Because you're
And then you just added it. It wasn't like kissing you because I wanted them to see us kiss. I was just kissing you because I wanted to kiss you. I don't really feel like kissing you right now.
I always feel like kissing you.
All right.
Jeez. They tip you $2. You must kiss. If we start getting tips for kisses, you know where that leads,
Exactly.
right? That's how you end up doing live streams with 69 for 69. So we're not doing that.
Jeez. Pledge 40 plushies and they'll kiss.
Yeah.
No, at this point it's got to be 140.
140 plushies and we'll kiss.
Yeah, no, OnlyFans.
Just blur out the hairy parts.
We'll show our kids the original Disney movies.
I'm trying to think what Disney remake. And they've watched the Lion King remake, and then they're just
they
like,
much prefer the original.
they're like, okay, let's just go watch that animated. They've watched maybe the remake twice, and then they've watched the other Lion King probably 100 times.
Mm-hmm.
They've watched the Mulan remake. Then they also watched the animated version. Like, okay, that was good, but let's go back to the animated one. They don't have as good of music.
Yeah, no, I like
There's no.
Honestly, 80% of the best parts about the original Disney movies is the soundtracks, right? It's the music that goes along with it. That's just missing from these live action things.
We've already watched all the Planet of the Apes movies, except for the new one that just hit theaters. Have they watched any of your reactions? I mean, they catch clips here and there if we're watching them. Our oldest likes to watch our gaming videos of It Takes Two, though. I don't know if she's seen Beneath Planet of the Apes, but I have.
I don't think so.
Mr. Movies kiss Mrs. Movies like Lloyd kisses Mary Swanson in his fantasy sequence.
Oh no, is the new Garfield movie good? I was really into Garfield when I was a kid, but I don't think our girls have even
That's
seen
with
any
Chris
Garfield.
Pratt playing Garfield.
Really?
Yeah. Chris Pratt is just everybody.
I loved Garfield growing up. The comic strips. I
remember watching the
read those all
Garfield
the time.
cartoon, the animated series. That was fun.
It was really good. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to check it out. Yeah, he doesn't seem like a Garfield type voice.
Why?
Oh, just because I'm
Lazy? You know,
because I just am thinking of the Garfield cartoon from when we were kids.
Bill Murray played the Garfield in
in the movie.
In the movie,
yeah.
Like 20 years ago. He only signed on to that movie because he thought he was working with the Coen brothers. It's a legit fact.
For real?
Yeah, it was just a different Coen, and he spelled their name wrong.
Oh, that sucks.
And he was signed on for like 2 movies because of that. He signed the contract. Anonymous Google user, sorry. It's okay. You made it weird.
Yeah, it's okay. He's constantly making it weird, so you're just joining in.
John was the owner of Garfield.
Hope you have a good night, Anonymous. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. You didn't make it any more weird than he already did. It's fine.
It's always weird around here.
Yeah, isn't that the truth?
How have they not made a Calvin and Hobbes movie? Maybe they have, and it was just horrible. I forgot about it.
Darkwing Duck. Man, Darkwing Duck is awesome. What a great show.
I think the girls are still awake upstairs. They didn't
Been
get passed
quiet
out
for
on
a
the
while.
couch.
I bet they're asleep. First classic movie. They've already seen one. White Christmas.
They watch Sound of Music all the time too.
Sound of Music.
Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Yeah.
They
like
our
classics.
youngest watched Chitty Chitty Bang Bang every night for like a week.
She and I watched the original Cheaper by the Dozen today.
And Beethoven. You guys were watching Beethoven.
We were watching Beethoven. Yeah.
We watched the Goonies with them.
She watched that
That's
1950s Cheaper by the Dozen, and I fell asleep at the very end. And I woke up and I was like, "Is it over?" And she goes, "Yeah, the dad died." I was like, "Oh no!" Like, thanks for filling me in.
The dad dies and
The dad dies in
at
Cheaper
the
by the
end of
Dozen. At the
Cheaper by
end.
what
Yeah,
the hell?
The 1950s version.
What a horrible movie!
I know. Like, wow, that sucks, but I guess people die, so. She said they were sad. Yeah. Poor thing. Oh yes, my guilty pleasure movie is Tammy.
That movie's so bad.
It's so funny. I think it's hilarious. Hated it the first time
Yeah,
I
we went
watched
to it in
it.
theaters and we walked out like and that movie was fucking horrible.
I love it now. I will just watch it on
And
repeat.
you bought it and then you watched it. You've watched it like 100 times now.
Oh, Swiss Family Robinson. We have that in the shelf for them, but they haven't watched it yet. I really love Swiss Family Robinson though. And they've watched like the original Parent Trap and stuff too.
Ding, ding, ding,
Tammy was horrible.
ding,
Yeah, it's so funny though.
ding, 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 ding. Boom, 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 boom.
Tammy's a Melissa McCarthy
Solve a
movie.
mystery or
It's
rewrite
funny.
history. DuckTales. Woo! You walked out of Bogus Journey? That was my favorite growing up. I watched Bogus Journey more than Excellent Adventure. Mainly because of death and... What was the alien's name?
No puppets in Tammy. It's just a movie about a gal named Tammy.
I'm drawing a huge... Like I have it on the tip of my tongue in my warehouse. It's just shuffling. Station! That's right. Thank you, Christian.
Old Yeller. No, I think we'll save Old Yeller for when we feel like just making them cry
Jeez.
unnecessarily about life.
I mean, they were getting a little teary-eyed for Beethoven there for a second.
They were, yeah.
We have not watched 8 Crazy Nights. I don't even know if that's on Blu-ray.
In Beethoven, there's a part after he takes Beethoven to like the pound to be put down after like the incident, and the dad goes, "Did I make the wrong decision?" And the girls both go, "Yes, you made the wrong decision." It's so funny.
Ooh, you got a koozie.
Melissa McCarthy did do a movie with
Nice,
puppets. Murder.
Yeah.
Muppets Murder or something like that.
Yeah.
The Muppets Murder or something like that. That was really bad. Oh yeah, coldest koozie. I'll go check on that.
Somebody sat upstairs. Might have to wrap this up. Little one's just tired. Told them they could go to bed whenever they wanted to. They're both still awake though. Oh. Oh, I think her Switch died. She's been playing Mario Odyssey all weekend. She's trying to beat it. She's never beat it. Her sister has. Happy Land Murders. That's right. Well, thank you, Ravishing Pretty Richie. Yeah. Made in... I have a hat that goes with it. I like it. I like my Godzilla hat. No, Devin, there's a part where they take Beethoven to the vet to be put down, but the vet's the bad guy. They think they have to put Beethoven down because he bites people. He didn't bite anybody. Did you ever get any use of that Godzilla shirt I sent you? I think so, deleted. I have so many Godzilla shirts. I think I've lost track of which one was the one you sent me. I have a lot of Godzilla shirts. Howdy's great. He's been sleeping the whole stream.
Night, Daddy.
What's wrong with Maybe? Did her switch die? Is that what she said?
No. I was going to show her something, but then she started crying.
Oh.
And I gave her back to Switch.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you more. Good night.
Night.
Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams.
James, you can go to bed. John Wayne, I don't know what the Rip the Skin video is. Can you quickly watch the Rip the Skin? I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you for the $2, John Wayne. I don't know what that is. Is it something to do with your picture? Because you changed your picture again. It's now Principal, was it Seymour? Skinner, Principal Skinner. If we send you a Godzilla pinball machine piece by piece in your P.O. box, do you think Mrs. Movies will catch on? Not until it's put together. I could hide it until I put it together. I'm the one that gets the mail, so. Outside of Godzilla -1, what is your favorite Godzilla film? I think the one I watched the most is the first one I ever watched, and that would be King Kong versus Godzilla from what, 1960, 62? That was the first one I ever watched as a kid. It was also the first one I showed my kids, and they love it too. Everything okay?
Yeah.
She's just tired.
Yep. Just sleepy.
Most pool tables are kind of Godzilla pool tables. They're green.
Yeah, Jack nailed that.
People are going to start sending me parts to the pinball machine, so you won't know.
Don't do it, you guys. Don't do it.
Found some on eBay. Have you watched the Jackass movies? I have seen Jackass 1 through 3.
I've seen at least 1 and 2. I don't know if I've seen 3.
If you come to G-Fest, they may have the Godzilla pinball machine to play. Ticket sold.
Start watching it right meow. Honestly, I enjoyed Super Troopers 1 better after I watched Super Troopers 2. I don't know why.
Because it's better than Super Troopers 2?
I don't know. I think I just didn't appreciate the sense of the style of humor until I watched Super Troopers 2, and then it like made me appreciate. I don't know why, but right meow. I don't know what. Why are you looking at me like that?
He likes mustache rides. I do. Why did you make this weird?
You made this weird.
What? You're always making it weird.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the humor just doesn't hit, right? Like
the first time we watched Tammy.
Like Bad Santa. Bad Santa for me.
You probably
humor
enjoyed it the
just
second
did
time.
Not hit for me.
You said that for Step Brothers, and then we watched it again.
That's true. That's true. The first time I watched Step Brothers, it just did not hit for me.
Then we watched it again like 3 years ago, and she was busting.
I think
gut.
you might just be like how you feel that day too, or like what your day's like.
Especially for women. Am I wrong?
I'm not going to say you're wrong. It's still an annoying statement. Might be accurate. It's just an obnoxious statement to me.
I have seen Club Dread. I don't know if you've seen Club Dread from the same guys that made Super Troopers.
That's a note.
It's their slasher movie.
For me, Happy Gilmore, I think, beats out Billy Madison and Big Daddy.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore.
In fact, it goes in that order for me. Although when I was younger, Billy Madison was like the best movie ever. So, because it's so quotable.
Beer Fest. Have you seen Beer Fest from them? The beer festival one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Das Boot.
Das Boot. I mean, here's the thing with Adam Sandler movies today is like, I think 1 out of every 4 or 5 have been good. He's making so many of them, but I feel like Happy Gilmore will be one of those good ones. Right? Was it Hubie Halloween? That was really good. Hubie Halloween. That was pretty good.
I actually really like the one where he's meets
Jack
up
and
with
Jill?
his friends. They have like a friends reunion.
Grown-ups.
Grown-ups makes me laugh hard.
Yeah.
Mr. Deeds. I haven't watched Mr. Deeds in a long time.
Diluted Reality. We'll get back to streaming.
Oh, we haven't watched Uncut Gems. Waterboy. It's a good one.
Tackling for
Jack and Jill.
is a movie.
It is a movie.
Have you watched Punch Drunk Love? Punch Drunk Love?
I think so.
It's one of his
I
serious
think
ones.
so, yeah.
It's more dark humor ones. She watches Wedding Singer like once a month.
Oh, I totally forgot that was an Adam Sandler movie. That is my absolute favorite Adam Sandler movie is The Wedding Singer. Absolute. Yeah, Wedding Singer, Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison.
50 First Dates is another one. Watch that a lot.
Click. I only watched that one time, but I remember being like, this was a really good movie. I didn't think it was going to be that good. It was really good. But I haven't watched it
It's
since.
got a good message.
I haven't watched it since, so I don't even remember what it's
It's
about.
funny, and then all of a sudden it like punches you right in the heart. Like, oh God. Oh. Romancing the Stone is on our channel. If not watched the Nile one. I can't remember what it's called.
Jewel of the Nile.
Jewel, that's right. I haven't watched the sequel yet. I actually forgot to put that on our sequel poll for September, for springtime sequels. Jim Carrey or Adam Sandler?
Oh.
I think Jim Carrey had more hits.
Jim Carrey had more hits in this window. Adam Sandler has more longevity, I think.
Yeah.
I think his comedy style is got more legs.
Jim's kind of fallen off.
His comedy style was funny in that time frame.
Yeah, he had a good 10 years. I feel like Adam Sandler's had a good 20. I mean, that's not really a Jim Carrey comedy. He's just good
He's
as
just in it, and he is funny
Dr.
as that
Eggman.
character. Like Jim Carrey, like Ace Ventura, Liar Liar. What else is Jim Carrey in?
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber.
Cable Guy.
Yeah.
Or nothing.
Man on the Moon.
The Mask, Man on the Moon. Eternal Sunshine. I mean, one of my favorite movies of all time. Eternal Sunshine.
He's
That's Jim
definitely
Carrey.
got more depth to his
Yeah.
skill set, I would imagine. But you know exactly what you're getting from Adam Sandler. And it's going to be the same
Truman
style
Show.
of comedy the whole time.
Truman Show. If you watched Have you watched How Not to Rip the Skin? No, John Wayne, we haven't. I don't even know what that is.
Sounds
I
gross.
don't think of it $2. I don't know what that is. How Not to Rip the Skin. Sounds like something I should probably watch though. So I know not to know how to rip the skin. In Living Color.
Jim
Jim
Carrey
Carrey.
for me is more physical comedy.
Yeah.
Right? Like his physical comedy is hilarious. Adam Sandler's not so much physical comedy. It's just a weird comedic style.
Yeah. It's just him, his style.
Yeah.
Kind of like Michael Myers or Mike Myers. Mike Myers didn't have as much.
He just has like a shtick, sort
Yeah.
of, something that works for him.
Don't Mess with the Zohan. Seen it. Where's the hairdresser?
Yeah.
You haven't seen that one?
No. I love the Three Stooges. Big fan. Black Hawk Down. It'll be
It's on
coming.
our list.
Mhm. As Above, So Below. Never heard of it.
Is a YouTube video, but is it YouTube friendly?
I don't think I want to watch something that is called that. That sounds disgusting.
As Above, So Below will happen, yes. Bruce Almighty. That's a good one.
Yeah, of course you've seen Billy Madison. If you haven't seen Billy Madison, you've been living under a rock or you're lying about it. All right, well, I'm getting really tired. So
Yeah, it's about bedtime. I think we should call it. Let's check in on the plushies. See how far above our goal we are.
no closer.
$38. Only 162 to go. We can do it, folks. I believe in you. Right?
I prefer a war movie than a horror movie. All right. Well, you guys are getting all sorts of weird, so I'm out of here. I'm going to go cuddle with my kids. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Happy Memorial Day tomorrow.
Bye.
Later.
All right. I'm gonna play the outro. You guys have a great Memorial Day. No other outlet for making plushies. I mean, I can look into them. I thought Makeship would be the way to go because, I mean, look at this guy. I don't think it's the outlet. $30 for a plushie is about going rate for anything this size. And look at the quality on this thing. Good stuff. Just I don't think it's in the cards right now. Maybe next year we'll do another pledge run. See if people are into it. We'll probably get a bunch of comments over the next 3 months, like, "Oh, what happened to the plushies? You guys are those coming out?" And we'll be like, "No, because you didn't pledge for them." I can't wait for those comments. It is easier to vote yes. You can buy multiple plushies, yes. You can pledge $2 today. And I think no, I'm not on that page. And then you can go like this. It'll tell you how much it's going to cost you when they finally hit the sale. So if you wanted to buy, let's see how much you're going to max out at. If you wanted to get 163 plushies to get us over the goal, how much would that end up costing you? Oh, you can only buy. It doesn't go to triple digits. So there you go. Buy 100. That'll end up costing you $3,000 and you pay $200 today. Sympathy votes. That's what it was. For a guy named John Wayne, it's jump change. I lost where my mouse is. Oh, God. Oh, no. There it is. Found it. All right, folks. All right. I think that does it for the night. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you just for hanging out. If you pledged the plushies, thank you. You'll get your $2 back sometime in the next week. Or your $4. Or how much you ever pledged. And have a great Memorial Day. And we salute to those that we remember on Memorial Day. All those fought for our freedoms, paid the ultimate price. Thank you. And have a great night. Or morning. Or whatever it is. Later. Hello? The after party? Is this the after party? Filing a dispute on a copyright claim for The Descent 2. How's everybody? Oh. Who's still here? I have the power. Deluded's here. Rockstar's here. Kyle Hughes is here. George, I thought you had a lesson to go to. Get out of here, George. Mr. Succubus Sadie's here. Christian's possibly here. Manuel just got back. Did we make the goal? Yes, we made the goal of not hitting the goal. Now, Trilanus is here. Rockstar's here. I at the after party. See you at the after party, Victor. Caleb can't wait for the after party, not realizing he's already at the after party. Kyle Hughes hates copyright. That's right. Make sure to buy the new 4K of Mute Witness from Arrow. I don't know if I've ever heard of that movie. I'm here, but I'm also finally reading some IDW Ninja Turtles. I have the idea. Charlie, are you out there? Or is that you, Howdy, breathing? I thought I heard my daughter breathing. It's just my dog. So who's got tomorrow off? Who has got tomorrow off? Just the breathing. I thought it was her breathing from behind the curtain, but it was just Howdy breathing really loud. Sometimes they do make the same breathing noises. Howdy's basically human. He's basically human. Holiday for me, but I work from home for every day is a holiday. Well, oh, you have 5 minutes before you begin your lesson. Are you just sitting in your classroom right now, George? Don't neglect your class. Military gets the day off at base. It's gonna try to get Rockstar's gonna try to get his man cave, basement, and collectibles room organized, hopefully. Caleb is graduating from Lower Lake High School. Well, all right, buddy. Congratulations. We have a couple of family friends' daughters graduating from high school this year. Going to some graduation parties the next couple of weekends. Tomorrow is about a day off. Is not about a day off for you, though, Kyle. Right? We spent the weekend going to our family's resting places at the cemeteries and leaving flowers and pinwheels and stuff like that. Six hours of guitar practice. Don't make your fingers bleed. What everybody do for the Memorial Day weekend? Anybody barbecue? We had friends over last night. Barbecued some steaks. It was nice. Nice catching up with some friends. Haven't seen in a while. Too late? Your fingers are already bleeding? Oh, man. It's not good. Our plan tomorrow is I'm not sure if we're going to watch it in the morning or if I'm going to edit in the morning, and then in the afternoon we'll watch Dune. I don't know. I feel like morning watching Dune would be better than afternoon editing. Yeah. Edit Shogun. Making clips tomorrow, Mistress Succubus. House cleaning errands. Sorry, friends band. Prayers for military friends and family. Morning reactions suck, though? How do you know, Kyle? What morning reaction do you know about? How did it suck? Honestly, I think morning reaction for Dune would be better because it's 2 hours and 40 minutes. If we watch that at night, after about the 2 hours, she would just be comatose. You are not late. You're just in time for the after show. It's the after party. The best part of the show. I'm not sure if Mrs. Movies will stop back in here. Get some coffee in before Dune 2. Well, I mean, that would be the idea. Have some coffee about 8. Might still be drinking it at 9 when we start watching the movie. Be done by noon. Edit from noon to 5. I think we're going to be doing House of the Dragon one episode at a time because most of those episodes are like over an hour long. It's also Warner Brother HBO, so I'm kind of worried about copyright. And I'd rather have to worry about one episode at a time than 2 episodes at a time. Because 2 episodes of that editing, those would be long days. And if it's going to be an even longer day trying to trim down for copyright, I'd rather have a short day of editing and then a longer day of re-editing. Faster re-editing time. So that might be a long 18 weeks of House of the Dragon. So we'll do 2 episodes a week of American Horror Story, though. You guys should do new Doctor Who, like from the series 1 that came out like early 2000s. I never had any. I watched some Torchwood, but I'd never had any interest in Doctor Who. I didn't even know Torchwood was in the Doctor Who universe. I was just watching it because I thought it looked cool. But I've never had any inclination to watch Doctor Who. I think maybe because I knew it was an older show and I'm kind of like a completionist and I'd want to start from the beginning. And then that would just be too much of an undertaking. Are you talking about the new season that just came out? Well, we're not. Lately. It's not been strikes. They just block things lately. They're just outright blocking the videos until you trim around it. I was actually shocked. I was talking to Ashley on X through some private messages when she made that Twitter post about she finally disputed her first ever movie reactions, and I was like, she's been doing this longer than us, and this was her first ever dispute. Nowadays. I dispute like once every other day. I started doing it more frequently, like probably 2 years ago. But the fact that she never disputed was shocked me. And she was very nervous about it. Honestly, there's nothing to be nervous about with a dispute. Either they say yes or they say no. If they say no, go back to editing. Oh, this is a new era? Well, I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen. We've watched Blended. I don't know if there's an Adam Sandler movie the Mrs. hasn't watched. Is Dracula Need 2 off limits for requests? No, but we were just going to get to it eventually. It might have been something we watched around Halloween. But I mean, if you request it, we'll watch it. It's a new era, and they've already referenced the old stuff several times. So it's not really a new era since they're doing callbacks to the old stuff, right? I mean, I've seen some reviews here and there. They just call it new. Yeah. Twilight for Valentine's Day. Mrs. Movies has had a Twilight. She's had her Twilight phase. She's gone through the Twilight phase. She's gone through the Hunger Games phase. You need to watch our Fallout stuff. We wrapped up all 8 episodes of Fallout this weekend. Mrs. Movies really liked it. I really liked it. I feel like it really brought the TV show to life. I'm sure there's some continuity errors. I'm sure I've seen a lot of people talking about those. I don't think the continuity really matters that much in a video game because some things happen based on your actions in the game that might not happen for other people, as well as the years are kind of when you're writing in history books. You know what they say is history books are always written by the victors, so to speak. History might be different. Like a war might have had battles at some point, but it could have started at some point 2 years before that, and that's when they consider the start of that war, even though it didn't really get heated up until 2 years later. All kinds of stuff like that. So I think there's wiggle room for years and stuff. I think the Shady Sands was the biggest controversy for Fallout. Oh, for me, I've seen Twilight. I don't need to watch more sparkly vampires. That's what I felt Milner is. There's not really continuity. It's just pedantic. I've watched some reviews and I don't even remember Fallout. I've played Fallout. I don't remember the lore. I wouldn't be like an expert on the lore, but I've watched enough Fallout to feel like they did the game justice, and I could explain away most of the stuff that happens in that is either basically adapting an event in the game spot on, or using the stats, the special, as a reason for why something might happen, and it seems perfectly in universe for it to happen like that. I think like the most common complaint is like, what's his name? Ben from Lost running from the turret and not getting hit when it's a Mark 1 turret that sucks, and he probably has high luck stat. And so the shots just don't hit him. And a lot of that stuff happens. You can obviously tell that Maximus is a low INT stat person. And honestly, I think some of everybody's kind of dumb in the Fallout universe kind of makes sense. Most of the people that survive because of dumb luck. They weren't in a vault. And the people that are in the vaults are naive because they don't realize they're just part of an experiment. Yeah, and when Bethesda took over Fallout, a lot of the stuff doesn't line up too. True. I did watch Twilight with riff tracks. I probably watched that. I think that might have been the first way I watched it. Exactly, Milner. Like people don't know how to read a drawn out timeline chart, right? There you go. All right, George, have a good lesson. All right. I think that does it. All 60 of you who stood by me for the final after party show of this evening. take a shot every time. Does she not breathe, or would I just be dead by 30 minutes in? I think I'd probably be dead, Kyle. I don't know if that's a good idea. All right, I'm out of here. Have a great rest of your night, evening, day, wherever you are. Good night from New Mexico. Good night to New Mexico, Eric. Have a good one. Everybody have a great night, great morning, great afternoon. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Have a good one.